What's up, guys? It's Brian from Watermelon Studios coming at you guys with another mini-MOC, and this is the flashback scene from Star Wars The Last Jedi. And it's on a very small scale. This is only a 16 by 16 plate, but this is the cross-section of the tent, where the hut, where Ben Solo slept at the Jedi Academy. And this is the scene where Luke goes in and reads Ben Solo's mind, finds out that he's been conspiring with the dark side, and his thoughts have already turned to the dark side. Then he thinks about killing him, but obviously we all know what happens after that. So I got inspiration to build this because, I mean, I just love that Luke minifigure so much, and I put the, I'm going to shine a light in there, I put the younger hair on him, gave him his green lightsaber, and then I kind of made the Kylo Ren figure, or the Ben Solo figure, and I decided, what the heck, I'm just going to make this little hut. So I'm going to show you the exterior first. You can kind of see what's going on in there a little bit. But here's the exterior. It's very small. But, and it kind of looks a little rugged, a little run down, but that was kind of the point. Now, this was what was difficult about making this mini-MOC, is that in the movie, so far, right now, as of right now, we don't see much of it, and there's not a lot of pictures online, not a lot of leaked pictures online that I can really get a good look at this little hut. So I did my best I could in making it appear rugged. I took lots of creative liberties, obviously, and it doesn't look perfect, but that was the point. I wanted to add in the brown for the wood, because there's a lot of wood that falls on Luke afterwards, and the dark gray, maybe dark bluish gray, to make a little stone, and then I did the ground in dark tan. Now you can kind of see also that it's elevated, because I did use a light gray plate. I didn't want to stack the plates right down there, so I decided to, this is the first time doing this in a mini-MOC, to elevate it one brick high, and to add some designs on the side. I think it came out really cool. I think the texturing, it adds just some cool details to it. That's the first step, going from the ground. I didn't want it to be flat this time. Then I added a couple, what are these? Sand green? No, not sand green. Olive green elements throughout the whole thing to give it a little bit of planet life, because we also don't know the planet that the Jedi Academy was on. So, like I said, we don't know a lot, but this is the overall thing. I didn't give it a door for whatever reason. I just didn't feel like giving it a door. But I like what I did with the archway, and I like my overall choices of the blending of the grays and browns, and the dark tans also. Let's see, there's the roof, as you can see a little bit, and just coming around, as you can see, it is obviously a cross-section. The majority of the detail was on the inside, and I have to shine a light into it because you're probably not going to be able to see up close everything I wanted to do. I'll show you the minifigs last, even though they're relatively simple. So we look inside. Here's my little flashlight. I gave him two tables. I gave him his regular bed, which is down there, and then I gave him two tables, one on either side. This table has an unlit torch in that little cone or cylinder piece, a little leaf, maybe that's a vegetable or something he left there. I wanted to just add a little bit of color. And then back there I added two little tiles. One of them's white, one of them is, oh, that's a good view of it, and there's light gray. I figured maybe those are maybe some notes he's taking, maybe some, maybe it's a, I don't know. I actually don't know what they would be. Notes, details, just extra stuff he would have in his tent. Maybe some pieces of cloth. On the other side, if we can get a good lit view of that, there's a circle tile over there. That's actually a printed circle tile that was just spare from some set. I don't know what it was. Maybe that's a compass or something. I left it blank right there because that's where his lightsaber would be. And there's one lit torch, even though that doesn't make a lot of sense because it's a wooden hut. Why would you have a lit torch in a wooden hut? I don't know. Yoda had it in his, I guess. That's true. And then another little note over there, or something over there. But those weren't really the main points of this. The main points was so I can put Luke and young Ben together in a mini-MOC, and just to make this scene, because I haven't seen anybody do it before, so I wanted to do it myself. So I'm going to show you the Ben Solo minifigure. I'm just going to grab him out of there. He's actually relatively simple. I used the Kylo Ren head. I originally had the young Boba Fett head for him. It worked, but I wanted an angry face. And then this outfit is simply 2011 Luke Skywalker's outfit from A New Hope. He has no back printing, but it works perfect. Like, we don't see a whole lot of him besides just like this, but overall it works well. So I was like, that's just perfect for young Ben Solo. And there's his bed right there. A couple cheese slopes for the pillow. But I also had to put the bed relatively low to the ground so that was it here or here? I don't remember where it was. So that it would look like in the shot, like in the thumbnail, it would look like Luke was like arching over him. And I have Luke standing on a, as you can see, he's standing on a 1x1 plate, so we can be at a slight angle. And the Luke minifigure is actually just simple. It's just the Octu Luke set minifigure with the shorter hair from old Luke Skywalker sets. And he's got his green lightsaber. And so that's pretty much it. I just really wanted to make this scene. It's one of my favorites from The Last Jedi, or at least the concept of the flashback scenes are, it's just so cool. It was a cool addition to the film itself. I thought it added a whole lot. It told us a lot about Luke's character, about where Ben came from, and I love how they used the 3 different flashbacks in the whole thing, in the movie, to show Luke's original perspective, or his lie, rather, and then Ben's perspective, and then the actual truth of what happened that night. And I think this little mini-MOC came out really cool. Like I said, I didn't want to make it look perfect, because we don't know what it looks like, A, and B, I wanted to give it a lot of rugged texture. And I think I captured it very well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I think that's going to just about do it for this little mini-MOC, guys. So give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below. What other scenes do you want me to make? I said I was going to be making little scenes from movies. This is one that just came into my mind, so I decided to just make it. I have a bunch of suggestions. I have a whole list of you guys' comments of what I should make for these scenes. So leave some more down for me. Leave some more interesting scenes that you want to see me make. And be sure to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. So thank you guys very much for watching. This has been Brian from Watermelon Studios. Peace out, guys.